Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and into another vlog. Today's vlog is going to be a little different than usual. It's going to be a bit more of a chit chat video. I have a small cake here for us to celebrate the channel getting to 1,000 subscribers. Yay! And I say to us because it couldn't have happened without the support from each and every one of you. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for helping me reach this milestone. I really appreciate you taking your valuable time out of your day to watch my videos, to like and comment on them too. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's light up the candles and cut the cake. It was actually really funny going to buy these candles because I bought the cake and then I asked them for 1 1 and 3 zeros and they're like, surely someone's not turning 1,000. I'd also like to take this opportunity to shout out some of my loyal viewers. Thank you for your frequent interactions with me. I love it hearing from you guys, and of course my appreciation and gratitude goes out to those silent viewers as well. Even though I don't hear from you, I know you're watching, so thank you for your love and support as well. Okay, so it's kind of funny that I've lit these up because it's not like we're going to sing or anything, so I'm just going to maybe blow these out and then cut you a piece of cake. So I actually got a Biscoff flavor cake, so I hope you like it. Maybe leave a comment down below if you're team Biscoff or team Bis not. My husband's not a fan of Biscoff, but I love this flavor cake, so I'm going to share some with you today. All right, so let's blow these out. Yay! Is your piece, and this one's gonna be my piece. And also, to go with the cake today, I've also brewed a pot of tea, and so let's have some of that too. I don't actually know what the flavor is exactly because I was gifted this from a friend years ago in a brandless jar, and so I have no idea what it's called. But from what I can taste, I think it's like a green tea with like a hint of lemon or peppermint or something like that. And yeah, it's really nice and refreshing. And so here, that's yours. This is mine. All right. And let's enjoy this. It's so good. Oh, should we try this piece of cake together, actually? All right. Yum. All right, let's cut you a piece. Cut you a bite. Enjoy. So whilst you enjoy that piece of cake, let's have a chat. I thought this would be a good opportunity to reflect on my YouTube journey thus far and share some things that I've learned along the way. So maybe first I'll start by saying why I decided to start a YouTube channel. So about 2-3 years ago, when I was working at my previous full-time job, I was working in a wholesale position for a women's fashion label, and that was not a creative role. I studied design and I was struggling to get a design role, but I stayed there for a while because I felt that it was still good to have on my resume. And so to make that period of my life feel a bit more fulfilling, I decided to start a YouTube channel as a creative outlet. So the immediate reason was to be creative outside of work to fulfill that part of me. But the long-term reason was to hopefully and eventually, fingers crossed, create a side income or passive income that would be nice to have for when I entered like the motherhood stage of life and have to step back from the workforce for a bit. And during this time, I really learned to persevere. My typical Aries trait is to start many new things and abandon it halfway because I suddenly wanted to do something else that sounded more fun and interesting. So with this hobby, I really tried to stick to it and to persevere. And the way I did was through discipline, making it a priority, and well and truly integrating into my life. So over time it felt effortless. And more importantly, it was believing in myself, even though progress felt slow. I embraced celebrating the small wins and staying true to my vision for the channel. So whether you were the 5th person to subscribe, or the 107th person to subscribe, even the 302nd person, or the 483rd person, I did a happy dance for all of them. And when any video hit 100 views, 1,000 views, 10,000 views, you bet I was doing my happy seal clap and I was like proud of myself. And even today, even this cake for 1,000, like to many people, maybe 1,000 isn't a very big number, but I think it is about celebrating the small wins. And to me, 1,000 was the goal, because this is the goal that you need to monetize on YouTube. And so, yeah, it's worth celebrating. And if this isn't the first video you've seen from me, you would be very familiar with my blurred face. And as it turns out, a lot of people have an opinion on this, and why I say I learned to stay true to my vision of the channel is because I didn't let those negative comments or social pressures change what I wanted to do. This is how it's always been from the start, because I wanted a channel that isn't so heavily attached to my face. And to be honest, it makes filming way easier because I never have to worry if I'm camera ready or not before I whip out the camera. Because I wanted to integrate vlogging as naturally as possible, this made it easy and effortless, and it helped me stay consistent. And so to me, if it works for me and I like how it turns out, then that's what I'm gonna do, regardless of, you know, what people say. So if anyone says anything, I just say it's the style of my channel, which if it doesn't vibe with you, it's totally okay. But having said that, in future, I might experiment with different angles, and maybe like you don't entirely see my face front on, but also I don't need to blur it either. And so I think that would be a nice like next stage to this channel eventually. And another thing that I do that isn't very conventional is that I don't utilize Instagram either. And honestly, I'm probably stunting my own growth this way, and I know that, but I actually don't enjoy using the platform. And I tried in the past to keep up with it too, but I just found it so draining. And I thought to myself, if I don't like this, why am I doing it? Like, do I have to do it? So I decided, as YouTube isn't a business for me at this stage, I will just leave it out, you know, not stress about it, and see if I can just solely be a YouTuber without all the platforms in tow. I know it's not the norm, and you know, I'm probably, you know, not doing as well in terms of channel growth as other people, but to be honest, 1,000 people to me is a lot of people. So I don't mind at this stage if it means that I would be, you know, enjoying the process more, not having to stress out about, you know, posting this, posting that. And I guess that leads me to the next lesson I've learned in the journey, which is to let go of perfectionism. I used to wear perfectionism like a badge of honor, but in the last few years, I have come to realize that letting go is so much more liberating. And really, it's okay to just be good enough. I actually apply this mindset to everything in my life now, and it brings me so much peace that way. But in the context of YouTube, I just tried my best with the videos that week. And once I edited it to a point where I think it was good enough, I will happily move on. And then if I find areas for improvement, I will implement it in the next video. Like, there was no need to stress about going back and fixing it and re-uploading it again. Once it's out there, it's out there. And I did my best for that week. And next week we can learn from it and implement it into the next one. I do believe in the compounding effect. So over time, a little bit of progress every day or every week will equate to a lot of progress when you look back. And so there is no need to be a master of it from the beginning. And one last overarching thing that is by virtue of having this YouTube channel is that it helped me intentionally create the lifestyle I aspired to have. So because I felt you guys as the viewers are like my accountability buddies, I named the channel The Creative Life because that's what I wanted my lifestyle to be. So my actions and my habits were aligned to this in order to capture the right content for the vlogs. But it turned out that it just changed my life. For example, I now dedicate more time to my hobbies. I intentionally block out a Sunday every 2-3 weeks to do a hobby, do something creative, and I film it. And that, fits into my creative life theme for the channel, but it also is such great me time for me and so fulfilling for me. And something like that, that really seems like I was doing it for the channel, but actually it's what actually makes me happy and I really enjoy it, and it changed my lifestyle. Does that make sense? And so for anyone who is also in the beginning stages of their YouTube channel, I hope my story gives you some encouragement. The milestones to hit monetization can be challenging and everyone's timelines are different, so don't compare yours to anyone else's. So for anyone who's not aware, the requirements for monetization on YouTube is to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours before you can start earning Google AdSense revenue. And so, by the way, even though I've hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm still very, very far off with the watch hours requirements. So don't be fooled. She's not making any money here. But all that to say is I am cheering you on, and let's celebrate the wins as they come, because we are in this together and I believe in you too. Now, just for some fun, I'm going to do some maybe like rapid fire questions about my videos. And at the time of the recording, I have 134 videos up on my channel. So let's get started. First question is, which video was the most watched? Second question is, which video was the least watched? Third question is, which video is my personal favorite? I feel like this one's hard to choose. Fourth question, which video is my least favorite? Ooh. And last question, number 5, which video was the most fun to make? Ooh. Alright, and that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more from me. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!